Hey, this is Jason from StrengthRunning.com, the place where runners go to get stronger, stay healthy, and race faster. And today I want to focus on the stay healthy part of running. I've been talking with a lot of runners who are dealing with chronic injuries, and I want to touch on three critical aspects of injury prevention and how you can build these into your training so that you can stay healthy in the long term. So, when I design injury prevention programs for runners, many people think that strength exercises is the main component of these programs. But in reality, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Strength exercises are really important, and they're going to help you fix many of the weaknesses and imbalances that you might have. But smart training is really the other piece of the puzzle here. And there are three pieces to smart training that are going to help you stay healthy in the long term. And the first part of this is what I like to call sandwiching. And this touches on some of that strength work that I mentioned before. Now, the concept of sandwiching is you take your run and you make a run sandwich. Before your run, you do a dynamic warm-up, and after your run, you do anywhere from 10, maybe up to a half an hour of core or strength exercises. And this is going to help you in a lot of different ways. Like I mentioned before, you're going to fix some imbalances, you're going to develop some strength that a lot of people don't have because of the lifestyles that we lead. We spend the majority of our days sitting down, so we need to counteract some of those ill effects. And if you're doing runner-specific strength work, then you're going to develop the strength that you need that's specific to the demands of being a runner. So it's very effective at preventing injuries in the long term. Okay, and the second thing that I want to mention is pacing. Most runners run too fast on their easy days and for most of their other runs too. I've seen runners who are running their tempo pace for almost all of their runs throughout the entire week. And a general rule to follow is to simply slow down. And a concept I've talked about before for your easy runs is to follow the 3 C's. Now, the 3 C's are being in control, so all of your runs should feel very controlled. The second C is for conversational. If you're running with a partner, your run should be conversational in nature. You should be able to have a short conversation back and forth. And comfortable. You should feel comfortable. Now, these aren't super specific. These are a little bit more subtle. And the more you run and the more experience you have at different types of paces, the more you're going to intuitively understand what it's like to truly run easy. Okay, and the final aspect of smart training that I want to go over today is a rule that I call the rule of double. And that simply says that it takes twice as long to train for a race as you probably think it does. Now, this is especially true for beginners, and this is especially true for those training for longer races like the half marathon, the marathon, or even an ultra marathon. Too many runners think that they're going to get ready for a marathon in 10 to 12 weeks, or too many runners think that they can get ready for a marathon in 16 weeks, but they want to start from scratch. Training for a longer race or training to be fit enough to actually race a certain distance takes a lot of time. And for most runners, you need to already be in good shape when you start your training plan. That doesn't mean you're training for a year straight. You need to have periodic breaks in there. But as a general rule of thumb, you should plan for a longer period of time for your next race. And that's going to help you progress more gradually. It's going to help you avoid the 3 2s, too soon, too fast, too much. And you're going to experience many fewer injuries if you implement these 3 aspects of smart training into your training program. All right, well, this is, again, Jason from StrengthRunning.com. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link underneath the video with more information on this idea of smart training and these concepts. So check out the full post on Strength Running, and thanks for watching.